Hello and welcome to the second entry in my Super Smash Bros. DS series. Today I have the honor of giving you this game's iteration of Link. As you can see, this version of Link pays homage to his Hero of the Wind or Toon Link attire. However, his facial and body structure are reminiscent of his Hero of Time counterpart, specifically Young Link. He is, however, very different from those characters. For one, it's a little hard to tell due to the style that I'm going for, but this version of Link is a little taller and older than Young Link, because I wanted to do a slight blend between that and his adult self. His color palette will be a little darker as well. The overall reason why I chose this design is because Wind Waker would have been the latest game at the time, but the idea of just having Toon Link replace Link entirely seemed a little too out of proportion, and I'm sure that many would agree. So I wanted to flow and decided to do something original, and I plan to do this for a lot of other characters with designs that tend to change, like Samus and Fox. I also took a bit of inspiration from his N64 artwork. Let's talk about technicalities. This model of Link sits at a little under 500 tries, minus the items. At most, with some items involved, he can go up to 600 tries. Now let me tell you, keeping Link under my set poly limit was the biggest challenge and a half when it came to modeling a character, but it worked out, and I still managed to leave room for any extra effect that he might emit. My good buddy Yacker, who knows stuff on Nintendo DS hardware, informed me that most DS games tend to limit the amount of bones on a character's armature to 31. Technically, you could go over this amount, but you'd be facing some major performance hits. This character rig for Link sits at exactly 31 bones. All of the items except his sword and shield are separate armatures. So, let's talk about attributes. This Link would function as a blend between his two counterparts in melee. He'd have higher speed than adult Link, but his weaponry would pack less damage. However, he'd have greater control in maneuvering and be more efficient in aerial combat. This means that even though his attire is modeled after Toon Link, he does not work at all like that character. And that is all I have to share about Link today. Thank you all so much for all of the great comments in last week's video. I promise to keep delivering these over time. I'll have some answers to some general questions in the description. And feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss an update. For now, I'll see you all next time. Peace!